Some people think that that Christians pretend that 1 minute they weren't Christians, and then the next minute they are, and everything's perfect. But you're saying it's not like that.
No, it's not. Far from it. It's a learning curve. You don't become Christian and then I'm a fantastic person. It's a journey, and it helps you in your faith and learning about God. And there's no way, I don't know any Christian who's perfect. I've seen evidence that he can heal. So many examples, and it's typical, I can't think of any right now. One that I can think of is I was diagnosed borderline personality disorder for a while. This was before I was Christian, and I was in and out of psychiatric units on so much medication, I don't know how I even managed to get out of bed in the mornings. And when I became Christian, I think I was still a little bit sceptical. I was like, okay, I'm going to stop taking my meds and see what happens. And nothing happened. I was just... Nothing happened. Whereas like before, if I didn't take my medication, then I would have severe blacks, be really depressed, or just have these most awful thoughts. And I didn't get them anymore. And I just saw that as evidence that God healed me. I wasn't having this anymore. He was my medication. I didn't need to take these little tablets anymore.
Yeah, and I want to add to that, before I was a Christian, I was drinking every day really heavily, like pints and pints, a couple of bottles and more of wine, and I was heading off to becoming an alcoholic. And I became a Christian, and I carried on drinking. I just couldn't stop. And then one time I really cried out to the Lord to help me to stop drinking. And then I used to brew my own, and the next bottle I opened and drank was just revolting. It must have been off, I don't know, but I just took that as a sign. And I stopped drinking at that point and didn't have another drop for about 2 years after that, until one day I went to the pub with some friends, some Christian friends, and I was about to order my usual orange juice or whatever it was, and I really felt God saying, well, why don't you have a beer? And so I did. So God has actually helped me to enjoy beer and enjoy life in freedom, and not being bound to it, not being enclosed by this. So fantastic, isn't it?
Amen. Yay.